Local 3 Sports with Jake Durant.
The popularity of soccer is growing in the Houghton community. In order to show the benefits of their youth sports programs and to remain competitive, they're looking for more female athletes. I talked with the Houghton Football Club about what their teams have to offer.
Houghton FC operates both in terms of a recreational soccer league and then our select teams. Our select teams have 3 coaches typically who have significant soccer experience, either playing or coaching at a higher level. So it's much more competitive. We travel out of state, 2 tournaments usually in the fall and 2 in the spring, places like Appleton, Duluth, Petoskey, that type of thing.
The club holds practice 2 to 3 times a week. Along with teaching the fundamental skills, the program is meant to keep these athletes engaged as they get older.
This is U10, U12, and U14 kids. And you know, when you go into middle school and adolescence, that confidence starts to dwindle. And so you're trying to figure out who you are, what you want to do. And so by showing up on the soccer field as an athlete, as a female, you're tending to break stereotypes. You're putting yourself out there in a different way as you're trying to figure out who you are. And so there's a lot of attrition that happens around the middle school years. It's just sports in general. A lot of girls leave sports. So this is an opportunity for us to make sure that we can fill that gap for our youth here.
Women's sports have been growing in popularity, providing a new generation of role models.
I think women's sports in general. Caitlin Clark for basketball has elevated women's sports. We've had some phenomenal Olympic teams. Our women's team has been, you know, just incredible. So I think we do see that right now, and so there is this kind of energy happening around women's sports, and so to capitalize on that is important.
It's really good to see women being able to get on TV more and fighting for the chance to just have more opportunities now.
That I can do that, like if I try hard now, I can hopefully get that in the future, be there in the future.
Barnett says competing on a co-ed team can add another layer of confidence for their female players.
So my daughter is a U14 currently. She's about to age out, so she'll be a U15 next year, and she's a defender. So just seeing her go toe-to-toe, especially with the boys, I mean, it is kind of fun to see that and see her, you know, kick the ball away. Our goalie is a female, or one of our goalies is a female, and seeing her, you know, just jump out in front of that ball really just does demonstrate the confidence that these young women get on the field.
And I think confidence is a very big part in the game of soccer.
Yeah, I think it's really helped my confidence with like spacing and just in general.
Definitely my confidence has gone up, and I feel a girls team will definitely bring that up more.
The select team maxes out at the U14 level, leaving nearly a 2-year gap before they'd be able to compete at the high school level.
So depending upon when your birthday is, you could go 11 months to 22 months without any competitive soccer up here in the Houghton area. So there's recreational soccer, but that's different. And so if we're going to try to develop soccer players to have a competitive team, we need girls to continue to play soccer and not have that gap between the U14 league and the high school team.
Along with the gap in competitive soccer, Barnett says they are running into issues losing girls to other sports.
We have 5 girls that currently play select soccer. If you have a 22-month gap, you're going to try out for track, cross country, basketball, volleyball. You're going to find your new place if you're athletically inclined. And so you're going to move on, and the Houghton soccer team is not going to have that funnel of players.
Whether the goal is to find out if soccer is a newfound passion or to test out competitive sports, Barnett says the experience can provide benefits on and off the field.
There's so much that research about engaging in sport and athletics. It develops leadership skills and confidence. So I think this is a really good opportunity for that.
They should try it because a lot of the girls I know, they don't like it because they've never tried it. It's fun to compete against the boys because it just helps you get better.
Yeah, so a lot of the girls I know don't do it because there's boys or because it's more physical pretty much with boys around. So I think they should really try it with the girls team.
I think it's a great way to like meet new people and just have something to do, stay in shape, and just learn something new.
Yeah, all girls should definitely try it out, just to be able to, like she said, meet new people and just to have fun.
We'll be right back with more Local 3 news in just a few minutes.